um, and already kind of reached my average from previous weekend leagues, um, Champions finals or the weekend league, and it's already kind of reached my average. But these three games are like pretty much a bonus to what I'm normally achieve, which is pretty decent considering that I'm not really working extra hard to try and achieve those victories. And I'm still getting to where I normally would have finished off. You know, kind of tells you that you can try really hard, but you could lose easily. You can get totally run over by someone else who who's not trying as hard. I've had so many games like that where you're trying really hard, you're doing everything, you have like a ton of chances, and it just doesn't work. Nothing works. Keep missing all the time, and I just get so frustrated. I'm normally a cool, relaxed type of personality, but that is when when things are fair. But as soon as there is you know it just keeps getting harder and harder and harder, and you're doing everything possible that you think that that's another key um, um, key point, that you think that you're doing everything possible. Now that's a massive difference there, because someone else might not think that you're doing everything possible. How do you know? You don't. No one's going to come up to you and say, "Hey, you're not, mate. You're not doing everything possible. You're making mistakes left, right, and center." But from your point of view, you your illusion makes you feel like it's like you're doing everything right, and that's the trick. It's almost like it's a trick, and that's the issue. It's the belief system of you know whatever ego or whatever it is that's pumping your tires. You're pumping your own tires, thinking, hey, I am doing everything in my you know in my power, but essentially you're not. Because if you did, you would be winning, or you would be having fun. So fun doesn't relate. It's fun is not intrinsically connected to success. You could be having fun and learning something, but it doesn't mean that you're succeeding, because you could be on the wrong path, but you're still having fun. So it's interesting how you could be having fun, but you're in a way wasting your time when it comes to success, and that's weird, but it's true. Oh, don't quit. Nah, this guy's not quitting, which is good, because I don't really enjoy my opponents quitting, when I don't start the game to hope for the opponent to quit. Like, if someone actually does do that, they're going to have a really hard time, because most people don't quit. Most people are not quitting. Most players do not quit. So I can see he's changed the game, the way he plays. He's obviously gone into full attack mode, which is fair enough. I mean, you put everything in one basket, all the eggs in one basket. The problem with that is, you risk exhaustion, you risk your players getting exhausted very quickly, and you risk counters. So you could literally tire out your team for no reward when it comes to scoring goals at all. The game plan I'm going to do is basically I'm just going to back pass, going to play passively, and I'm going to let him come at me. And try and stay cool. You know, I will be making mistakes as well, but that's fine. But we'll see. We'll see at the end of the day, you know, if he can sustain the heat for the duration of the game, which is, you know, it's only the start of the game really at the moment. So he's probably thinking just the way I'm playing that, you know, he needs to pressure me because otherwise, you know, he believes he doesn't have a chance. Otherwise, why would be going all out attack? So that's another thing. If you're cool, calm, and collected, and pressure comes, you don't have to worry about your pressuring yourself. Because you're not worried about the outcome. So then you just concentrate on, you know, what is the next best move that you could accomplish from here. And if you are maintaining, you're not feeling the pressure as much, you end up making better decisions. And because of that, you end up scoring goals. And now he's pausing again, and more likely he'll quit now. I hope not. But the reason why he's pausing is because obviously it's not working out for him. And he's desperate for the win. You know, I've been in that position so many times where, you know, I need the win. And it's the wrong mentality, you know. And I realized that about a week ago. I really badly needed something. I needed that win, and I lost, and I got smashed. And that was my turning point when it comes to playing FIFA. And I asked myself, why does this happen to me every single time? Why do I always lose when I need it badly? And that's the wrong attitude to have. And because of that attitude, life gives it to you. Life gives you exactly what you fear, which is losing the game. But the problem with losing is you never had anything in the first place. Meaning, losing is literally like saying you already had the win. That's why you lost. And that's the biggest problem most players have is they keep saying that they're lost, and now he's going to quit 100%. I've scored the third goal, he's going to quit. Yeah, don't like to see that, but this guy tried really hard though. You know, he really tried really hard, and you know, he wanted to win. He ended up quitting. My feeling is because he lost hope. And if you look at his players, I've never seen, like, since I've been looking recently, I've never seen bad rating of the whole team has had such a bad rating, and mine are all in orange, and his are all in red. You know, at the end of the day, it's, you know, it's, you have to ask the hard questions to yourself, which is like, what's bothering me the most, and work on it. Flip it around. You know, if you can flip it around, you have a pretty good chance of changing something. You know, if you don't flip it around, well, guess what? If you keep doing the same thing, you will not get a different result. You will get the same result. That is, you know, if you're using a machine like a game, and you do the same thing over and over again, you will get the same result. Anyway, sign out.